Hey guys, it's Cerulean Jake bringing to you another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. I've already screwed up my intro because I am sucking on a mint. In the last episode, we saw that Diamant's father has been dragged off by the enemy. We need to go rescue him. But I'm sure he'll be fine. He can wait. As I said, we have a big decision to make, and that decision is that we are actually not going to be moving on with the main story. Why is that any bigger a decision? Holy crap! Holy crap! That was 4 silver ingots! Hell yes! Do I have another dog I didn't know about? No, all my dogs are deployed currently. Damn. I want to replace... No, we'll keep the cat. But yeah, as I said, he is... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I got a text and I thought it might have been something important. Not really. But anyway, yeah, the king is in dire straits, but I'm sure he will be fine. It's more important that we get ourselves into a comfortable situation. And I would like to get a little more comfortable than where we are now. What does that mean? What am I talking about? I mean, you'll find out soon. So these pole axes, they aren't actually good weapons per se. We also don't really need any steel axes. So can we get to 4 stars? Do I have another iron thing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I do want to hold on to 1 pole axe just in case I end up wanting it, but I doubt I will. Toss those down. Just know that before you progress with the story from this point forward, as I said, you do want to get into a little bit of a comfortable position where you're feeling good with your units. They don't need to be exceptionally strong, because this game, other than maddening mode, which is it is intentionally very out of whack in terms of balancing. This game is rather balanced. There is a lot at your disposal at any given time. So I would not worry too much about it. There's just a couple things that I want to get my hands on before we move on.
I won't go easy on you just because we're allies.
Allies? You mean brothers? And this is like, other than the accuracy, this is crazily evenly matched.
I can learn much from your strength.
I'm sorry.
That's really funny.
Are you hurt?
Nice. Dex and speed. We'll always take that. Next up, we'll put Jean on the chopping block.
Let's try not to hurt each other.
Not
okay?
actually on the chopping block.
Let's fight so hard that we start a legend.
I'm sorry, Amber. You don't have a chance.
I'm crushed, but you look really cool.
I think I've grown up a little.
You know, that's one way to word it. And then the last person we want to go ahead and give this to. I do see that Chloe is rather close, but I don't want to give her a ton of EXP. Let's try Anna. See if we can't get anything with Anna.
Hi there. You can call me Lady Anna.
Let's have a good match.
Well, it ain't looking good. She... Ooh. Oh. What a shame. How was I doubling with shield? Hold on. No, that's just initiate. Shield is just... I don't remember. Whatever. Moving on. We have some emblem training I'd like to do. So, for... Lear is fine. There's 4 emblem trains I would like to do. Though I don't know that I have the money, or not the money, the SP for it. Diamant, how much do you have? 500? That ain't enough. I do know that I have, I think I counted 1200 SP just in the inventory. To get even the base of what I'm looking for with Diamant, I would have to spend 1,000. And it's 1,000 on something that on its face is just not amazing. So I think Jean might be the better option here. We're already pretty damn close on Sigurd, so we don't have to do any emblem training with him. Yeah, it's a lot. Not sure if I want it on Jean. I'm looking at Lance Power currently. This is what I was thinking for Jean as a long-term skill for him. He is locked to using only lances, so I believe that this is pretty good for him. He does value Avoid is the thing, which is why it's kind of a coin flip. And to go minus 10 on Avoid for only +2 attack, it's good, but it's a little risky. So I'm still on the fence about that one. Are there any that I am just absolutely certain about? Yes. Celine. I have one that I would like you to inherit. And we need to go with... It is Leaf, right? Yeah, it's Leaf. Okay. I would like to inherit from Leaf.
I am Celine, Princess of Firene.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
We're looking good, but... Okay, good. Just needed to dodge that.
I must become stronger.
What a
Not that it
joy
matters,
this has been.
but I like seeing my units win.
I shall need your aid, Leaf, if I hope to protect my beloved Firene, let alone the world.
You will have it, Celine. Let us fight so that the people can be secure in a peaceful world.
Like I said. Pretty straightforward. How much SP do we have on Celine? I don't think I've spent any. Yeah, 1,000. I think I should be able to get it. We only need one more level.
Celine has arrived.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
You dare?
Oof. Good chunk of damage there.
I must become stronger.
What a joy this has been.
But we get the dub. What I am looking for. Oops. Inherit skill. I want build +4. Is this super useful and important right now? No, not really. However, it's the only thing that she can really inherit, and I will want it eventually, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. The reason that Celine needs build +4. As you can see, Celine's build is kind of pathetic. What am I doing? Manage skills. Here we go. Her build is kind of pathetic at being only 4. There are going to be tomes that get so much heavier than just basic fire and wind. And for her to be able to use them effectively, I'm going to need her to have some build. So we're just going to put a steroid in her skills. That's it. That's the point. Next up, I did want to go ahead and see how much I can get with Yunaka, because I know it's pretty cheap, what I'm trying to give her. So I may as well just go ahead and grab it while I have access to it. I think I can get up to precision level 2.
You look tough. I'd better be careful.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your
I'm going to go ahead and skip.
Hey,
Because we know how that one's going to play out. Not to mention, I'm sure you guys might be getting bored.
Leaf, I get the feeling you've been through some tough stuff. I respect that.
The feeling is mutual, Yunaka. I admire your fighting spirit.
Another pretty generic conversation there. A little bit more training, please. Up to level 9.
It's that mysterious wanderer, Yunaka!
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
Skip.
Hey, I actually won!
Come on, we all knew you were winning. That gives you up to Knife Precision level 2, which is nothing but beneficial. There are a lot of these skills that are, you gain a significant buff in this, but you also lose this. I just, other than the power skills, I'm generally not a fan of them. The precision skills, they grant you only bonuses, and while plus 5 hit and avoid is not much, it's nice, and really, there's not a whole lot else you want to give Yunaka, because her kit kind of just works on its own. So, I mean, at best, maybe you want to give her more dexterity, so her crit rate goes higher. You really don't need a whole lot for Yunaka to be happy. So let's go ahead and give her some of these. I think she needed 300 it was. That's another core reason why I'm doing this, is even though it's not the world's greatest skill, like I said, Yunaka kind of just works on her own. She doesn't need an expensive build to function. So it's nice to have at least one skill that I'm not spending a ton of SP on. So let's go ahead and equip that skill. There we go. Now sword power and lance power. I think I will go ahead and give Diamant sword power, since he's never really dodging anything anyway. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Whereas Jean, who is dodging sometimes, we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and emblem train. Diamant, you've already been training with Roy quite a bit, so this shouldn't be as much.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
I am Roy, son of Eliwood, Marquess of Feray. Prepare for battle.
Can learn much from your strength.
Not quite what we were hoping for. But that's okay.
Your ring was entrusted to my kingdom, Roy. So Brodia will be relying on your power.
I hoped this day would come. Leave it to me. Together we'll bring peace to your kingdom.
There we go. Let's continue on with it. I want to... We'll go ahead and just get you to level 9. We got the bond fragments.
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
I am Roy. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm sure you are. You are at quite the advantage.
Can learn much from your strength.
That said, we are not going to be getting level 3 sword power. We kind of just did that because we had enough for it. In order to save up on some of these books, we are just going to... Well, I mean, we only have enough for one. So it didn't matter if I'm wanting to save on the books or not. So let's go ahead and grab sword power. I promise you that this will end up being way more worth over strength in the long run. Because for the most part, we're just going to be using swords. And the scaling on this does get pretty crazy. And with that, I think we are done here. Like I said, I do have one more thing I want to do, and that being a divine paralogue rather than moving on with the story. But I think I am comfortable in where I'm at. I may need to check in on a couple more things, but I'll do that during my break. So let me go ahead and do my chores, and I will meet you back when we are ready. Okay, we are back, and I think I have made a decision that I do want to go ahead and forge this Noatun, or Noatun, however you want to pronounce that. Is it because we have a unit that is going to be using it? Well, ignore that.
I'll be here.
We have the resources for it. I don't want to forge anything else, so I do want to go ahead and invest right into it. I do want to go ahead and double check one more thing before I go. Welcome, what do you require? You did not mention anything about new stock, so we are out of here. Let's go to the Divine Paralogues. So, we are done up here. Well, let me down. There we go. We're done there. I want to go not here. No. It's this way. I want to go here. We are going to the Divine Paralogue Heroes Sanctuary. Let's begin the chapter. The Lonely Heir.
Incredible! Another island among the clouds.
I can sense another bracelet near here. We're quite close now, I'm certain. Ah, there it is. The bracelet of the Lonely Heir.
I hope the emblem inside is friendly. Well, time to find out. Heed our summons! Emblem of Heroes!
I am Veronica, Imperial Princess of Embla. Name yourself.
Hello, Emblem Veronica. I'm the Divine Dragon. It's an honor.
An honor. What a strange thing to say.
I'm honored to speak with such a distinguished emblem. There's nothing strange about that. And it just so happens we need all the allies we can get. Would you consider joining us?
Joining you as your ally? You have it the wrong way around. It is you who would be joining the Emblean army. But very well, I accept. You may join the heroes I have summoned from other worlds.
You can do that?
Yes, where I come from, that power belongs to one called the Summoner. When I became an emblem, I developed the same ability. Now I am gathering heroes from other worlds, that I might bring the kingdom of Asker to ruin.
I've never heard of any Kingdom of Asker.
Never mind that. You will make a fine pawn in my schemes.
Now, hold on a second.
There is no time for delay. I must make you my hero before the summoner can do the same. Prepare yourself for combat. The victor commands the vanquished.
Wait! I don't want to fight!
You don't have a choice. Let's begin.
See, now that's a more compelling way to go about these. See, in most cases, pretty much all of these Divine Paralogues are going to be, yeah, I'm willing to go along with you, but I gotta test you first. This is more compelling. This is, if you lose, there are consequences, so you better win. And of course, there won't be consequences because it's a video game. We can always reset. So, yeah. I think that there is a good amount of you that might be scratching your head thinking, Veronica? I've been a fan of Fire Emblem for a while now, and I don't know who the hell that is. Where is she from? Well, let me tell you. She's from Fire Emblem Heroes, the same game that our rings, let me show them. Alphonse, Serena, and Anna are from. The mobile game. I actually was really excited for this because while I do think most of the Fire Emblem games are better than Heroes, I thought it was a really cool idea bringing her in as an emblem, particularly as a DLC emblem. If she was one of the main crew, then I probably would have thought that was kind of lame and stupid. But as a DLC, this is pretty cool and I like it. So let's go ahead and save and get started. Mage Cannoneer. Mage Cannoneers can fire artillery shells from a long distance away. Be mindful of their range. So, there's really not a whole lot to worry about here.
It may be impossible for us to reach Emblem Veronica on this terrain.
Use these tiles to reach my position.
We should split into teams and head for the activation tiles.
Once I defeat you, I will make you mine. Enjoy dying. You're useless.
All right. So, Mage Cannoneers are not something that you need to worry about a whole lot. They can shoot you from really far away, but they don't really do a ton of damage, and they're just armored units that go down pretty easily. So, I guess be mindful of them, but don't freak out. Let's go ahead and get started with... let's run Yunaka up here. She can't actually secure the kill, so I guess it's just Jake it is.
This is it! I won't forget you.
There we go. Get Yunaka right behind. You're a flyer, so you can just kind of float here and get you up here. And then over here, we have a bit of a split up situation.
I'll do my best.
We're gonna go with Jean. Get some damage down. He is, however, an armored unit, so we won't be able to just run up and knock him out. We can, however, back up a little bit. I forgot to give healing to Anna again. It's still fine. It's not a big deal. But it is getting annoying that I keep forgetting.
I'll protect you.
There.
Time to open up shop.
And I'll move you there. Now, if you are curious in terms of difficulty, we have done the Soren Paralogue, which I have told you is, in my opinion, the most difficult Paralogue. Or Divine Paralogue. This, in my opinion, is the easiest Divine Paralogue. So if you were looking for something easy to start with and work your way up to the harder ones, I would recommend you start here. That said, I will give you a little sneak peek of the emblem that we're going to be picking up here. I don't think that you're actually going to get a whole lot of benefit from getting Emblem Veronica. It's good. Like I said, all emblems are good. None of them are bad. I just don't think that you will find Veronica single-handedly turning the tides of your gameplay if you are just an inexperienced Fire Emblem player.
A right and proper end.
But we'll get to that when we do the bio. For now, I am going to go ahead and put Chloe in danger here because I am going to immediately take care of this archer. I am not worried about that. Can you do it? You can. Perfect.
You're dead.
I do really like this battle music. I am a fan. Can I secure the kill on you? And as a matter of fact, I can do it before I take a hit, right? No. You get to retaliate first. In that case, we will go ahead and give you some distance. About to sneeze, man. About to sneeze. I can feel it building up. And my cat is sitting right where I'm wanting to sneeze. I'm gonna try not to drench him. It's not coming out yet, so it might just fade away. You may live to fight another day, cat.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Oh. Anywho, we got a magic unit here, so let's just run up and smack him right in the face. Yeah. There we go, good stuff. Then we go up here.
I'll be careful.
For you, I'm just going to use a vulnerary since I don't have any healing on Anna. Then I'll move her up. I guess I could have baited. That wouldn't have been a big deal.
I am the Divine Dragon.
Definitely could be better. Not the best level up in the world. I will note that Lineage is definitely pulling its weight. If you have noticed, I know that we use the Divine Dragon a lot, but promoted level 7 is pretty strong. Like, we have made it quite far for where we are. Might take a pretty big hit here. It's kind of a coin flip, but I think we'll be fine. Because we'll follow it up. You won't get the kill, but you will. No? Okay. But you'll be able to canter, and then Yunaka will. And you, do you move? You do. So we'll canter away. Alright, we got our plan. Ooh, nice miss. Not in any danger. Okay. And then we come up here.
Hungry for more.
And then we just kill you. No plan necessary. Very nice level up. Incredibly nice level up. Got the rare build. That's too close, so we just stay right there. We'll put you in range instead, because you'll be fine. They will handle all that, so we're going to send Mr. Divine Dragon this way. Then I do need to bait that in magic. I want to bait from here. I can't assign decoy on myself, unfortunately. So we'll just do that. Get you there. And you there. Alright. So this is going pretty well. Nice and slow, though. So I think it's time to consult the list. Not a whole lot of danger happening. What do we got here? Let's see. Let's cross this out. I already talked about that. I talked about the corrections. Let's see. We got health. We got the Christmas season. Got some Pokemon related stuff. I mean, as you know, I know this is a Fire Emblem Let's Play, but you know, Pokemon's just kind of my thing. So, I will get to that, but I think not right now. Let's talk about health. My throat hurts. I could just leave it at that, and that'd be funny, but let's go ahead and go into a little bit more depth than that. Yeah, my throat has been kind of hurting, and I'm a little concerned about it because I think I'm starting to think that my tonsils are the issue, and I know that that is a no fun situation to be in. Can you get a better Writer's Bane if I do this? Yes. So as a matter of fact, I think we're going to go ahead and do that.
Emblem, engage!
There we go. You do steal one more kill than I wanted you to get, but it's fine. It's a good level. I mean, it's Jean, so we kind of expect it. Get Pivot. Not a great skill, but we're playing Engage. What'd you expect? There we go. But yeah, I think my tonsils are the issue because when I'm trying to identify specifically where the pain is coming from, it's like, so from my perspective, not if you're looking at me, but from my perspective, it is my right tonsil. It's like the back of my throat, right where the tonsil is. And I don't have any way of knowing, like, other than, well, it's bothering me. I have no idea if it means, like, yeah, it actually is an issue, I need to have them out. Or if I've just been getting a bunch of pain, because one of the things I've been doing recently that I've sort of told myself, like, yeah, I don't care how much you like it, it's time to stop. It's like it's a bad habit. It's like I gotta quit smoking. But it's not smoke, it's barbecue sunflower seeds. I think it's time to quit them because, weirdly enough, I feel like they might be the perpetrator here. I'm just gonna lay off of them for a good long while. Wait and see if my throat still remains, you know, frustrated, I guess is a way to put it. Irritated. Like, it's not constantly irritated. It's more just like every now and again I'll get a brief pain in my tonsil. Or back of the throat. So I just want to see, since those things, they don't go down easy. Like, I get it. I crack the shell open and then I eat what's inside. I don't swallow down the whole thing. I don't want you to get that impression. But even so, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to have that surgery. I don't want to have that situation put on me. So if I can avoid it, then I will gladly just... Okay, well, not gladly. It'll be rather upsetting, in fact. But I will much preferably give up on a snack that I like eating.
Please protect us.
I'm sure there's plenty of other options. You are a lance unit. Only one who can get in the way, though, is Alchrist, and he's got a defense of 12. But you can retaliate is the thing. You have a void of 33 versus, okay, so you will get hit. You'll take 21 damage minus 7. So we're looking at 14 damage. You'll be fine. You are faster. So yeah, we're not a fan of taking the hit, but we will be fine with taking the hit.
Was that too much?
But yeah, I have so many things that I like talking for, and I need to use my voice for. Recording is one of them. This is something that I want to do. Like, it is my hobby, even though I am not, like, constantly doing it. I'm not keeping up with it. This is the thing that I like to do, so I don't want to just have something force me to stop. That would suck. Not to mention, I run a D&D campaign as the DM. Now, if I were a player, for a couple of sessions, I could just be oddly quiet. You know, that would not be the worst thing in the world. I'm not the player, though. I'm the DM. And attempting to communicate a whole session's worth of things happening to my players? No. No, I'm not doing that via text. Like, sure, I get that it would be as easy as just copy-pasting what's happening, but it kind of defeats the purpose of everyone sitting around a table, and it breaks the tension of waiting for everyone to read what is being said. I just don't want to do that. I'd rather... Well, I'd rather not have the surgery at all. I'd rather not have an issue with my tonsils. But you know, if I do, I'd rather just put a pause on the whole campaign until I'm ready to come back. And actually, I don't know how long it takes to heal up from that. Because I know there's varying levels of recovery. Like, you could be good, but still recovering. So, situations like recording and doing, like, running the campaign as a DM, those are things I would not want to just jump immediately back into once I have my voice back. Because those are stressors on the throat. Like, this is only recording number 2 of this recording session, and my throat is already just screaming at me like, come on, man. What are we doing? But it's like with any muscle. If you haven't worked it in a while, it's... the way my personal trainer said it when I was going to the gym, she said, your muscles go to sleep, and you have to wake them back up. And your vocal cords are just like that. If you do not exercise them, then... I'm trying to think of, like... I was trying to think of a different way to put it than they go to sleep. But atrophy is definitely not the correct word. Because they don't atrophy. They don't, like, fucking rot out of your throat. That may not be the actual definition of atrophy, but it's definitely the impression that you get. Looks like we're doing fine. There is something coming up that is a little more concerning. This.
How's that?
She's going to summon some more heroes. Can I get you with Thunder? I can. Very nice.
All flowers eventually wilt.
And then I kind of just want to block with the Divine Dragon and Yunaka here. So we'll go ahead and get a chip with Yunaka. And then there's an axe guy here, so we don't want to use Chloe.
Descends now.
Good stuff. What level is Chloe? She's level 16. She is well advanced above when I wanted her to promote. And there is one more thing that she's gonna need to do before she gets to promote. Like a really important role for her coming up in one of the maps. Ooh, what do you have? You have Thunder and... Ah, you have a Javelin. That makes sense. So how do we want to do this then? Because I don't secure the kill with Thunder. I don't have Olwen. Would I just be... No, I've already taken damage. You know what? I know what'll make it, so I'm fine.
This item is not for sale.
Let's just heal. Boom. Complete heal.
No window jumpers. Mediocre.
There we go. Rather not attract the attention of Mr. Thunder there. Actually, maybe I do want to attract his attention. I'm going to come over here.
My turn.
Did I just read that right? Did you just... No, hold on. It's not that big a deal because Diamant can easily take this guy out. However, I need to see that again because I'm pretty sure that was a 98% accuracy miss. Holy crap. That is crazy bad luck.
A proud victory.
There we go, got another level. And then, are you also Thunder? You are. That's a little annoying, all the Thunder users. I'll go ahead and stand here, and I will get my longbow at the ready, which I believe means she'll just target Anna. That's fine, though. Did not. We went after Alchrist. Ooh, forgot my Duolingo lesson. I have to do that after this episode. Fortunately, we get broken there, which means Mr. Axe is going to come up and not have to worry about the retaliate. Okay. Good stuff.
That was a cinch. Obvious.
Very good level. Wish you could have got strength, but very good level.
Enjoy dying.
And this will be the summon for the people on the right that they will have to contend with. And let's start with this situation over here again. I'm going to attack with wind to take you down.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
If you say so. Celine, you might end up getting one more level before your promote. Hopefully you won't get any more than that, though. Go ahead and kill you off.
Winning!
Follow that up with... let's go ahead and put this spirit dust in the convoy. That's the one thing about Yunaka, is that there really aren't a ton of different types of daggers that you're going to want to carry on hand. And so, with that being the case, you kind of just end up in a situation where you just end up filling your inventory with a bunch of random crap that you got off of bodies or from these little swirls. Okay, so how do we want to handle this? You have a flame lance, which is... yeesh. You also... hold on. You are not promoted. A lance flyer is not a promoted unit. Why do you have 5 move? This is small. Wait, okay, is it because you're a mounted unit and mounted you have 5? I don't remember that being the case, but it might be, because these guys have 4. Yeah, maybe it's correct, but I'm still going to be mad about it. It's just a crazy amount of move. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Obviously, Jean should be pretty well good in wherever I put him. But there are multiple fronts that we're having to fight with here. What I could do, if I wanted to, is I could engage, kill both of you, and put some flames in here, so it's harder to get to me. But then the flyer can just fly right over him, is the thing.
I'll do my best.
You do get the Oko, so we'll grab that. Good stuff. Now, you are in range, however, you should be able to very easily retaliate to that. 17 minus your 6 is 11. You'll be fine. You will return with a one-shot. Then this guy can't reach you. I do want to keep Diamant out of this range. Ooh, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stand there, yeah. Wanted to double check, make sure it wasn't just weird looking. So it looks like Diamant can't actually participate in any of this. So I'm going to come up here. I'm just going to bop you with this. Good stuff. Now back off.
Any customers?
And then you can come up here. You are attracting a lot of attention. What weapon do you have? Iron Blade. Should be fine. I don't want to use bolting. I do just want to secure this skill right here.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Get a nice little level up. What do we got? Very nice. Excellent as always. And we'll just wait right here. We don't one-shot, but because you initiated, you have to take both of my attacks. So we do kill him off. And then this should be, yep, on Ulchrist. But we do live, and we immediately retaliate with a one-shot. Then the left side is done. So we're not worried about that anymore. We have 3 foes. Ulchrist needs to heal, so he's probably just going to do the vulnerary. Whereas you guys are going to handle this. I don't think he can get past you. I think this is... Yeah, it's collapse 4. So this is just completely blocking him off. And we'll only take 10 damage, so it's not a big deal. You can't secure the kill on him. But you also can't. Hold on. Hold, please. Like this. No. Come on, I know you can... Come on, you can get a little more out of it, can't you? How much do we have? 7 move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's unfortunate. How much was I getting out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, it wouldn't matter in the end. He would live on 1, even if I went the full distance. So it's fine. Blocking this doesn't matter because we don't take any damage from him anyway. So we'll legitimately just stand here, and then we're gonna use fire to kill you off. And then this side is looking fine. Send that because I have vulneraries. Got anima focus, so that'll be a fun little thing to add on to our arsenal. Go ahead and heal up. And get you guys in position. No one is engaged, so it doesn't really matter where we put you. Although, I guess the flyer should probably be hovering over here. Because you can just go right over that. We don't want to go into that Mage Cannoneer's range, because that's just going to make things harder on us.
Goodbye.
Indeed, goodbye. That is how we save lives, by taking other people's lives. Hell yeah.
Short of victory. A battle fit for Brodia.
Very nice. Diamant definitely still needing some work before he's there, if you know what I mean. But like I said, I'm a very big fan of this unit. I recognize his shortcomings and that he's not the world's greatest. But I am a fan. Let's go ahead and get our Emblem energy back. Even if that means we attract the Mage Cannoneer, I'm not that worried. I'd rather have...
I'm ready.
I'd rather have my engage and possibly take a hit than not have my engage at all. You don't have a vulnerary. You might just go ahead and steal. Given that Ulcris doesn't respect his own life very much, I'm sure he won't have much to say about it. You can reach the button next, so good to go. Yeah, 5% chance to hit. Okay, well, you didn't have to rub salt in the wound, but it still only dealt 5 damage. It's not a big deal. So, Celine, you can reach it, and you're not super important to what's going on here, so go ahead and have you do it.
Nothing happens when it's just the one. What if we were to activate both at once?
I wonder, Vander.
We should try stepping on the activation tile over there as well, Divine One.
What could possibly happen if we were to hit both buttons at once? Oh my!
What? The islands are shaking!
Whoa!
Well, it seems we have ourselves a path. Now we can bring the fight to Emblem Veronica.
All right. Very cool. Do you have a... Yeah, just a javelin? I'm not that worried about javelin. As a matter of fact, this is probably going to end in the next 3 turns, so I could engage here and lifesteal whatever I take. I think I'm going to do that. So we do go ahead and get rid of the Mage Cannoneer, so we're not worried about that. 2,000 gold, definitely worthwhile. We'll probably take a hit from that guy, but we're not worried about it. Go ahead and pick up some more well fodder. Get you moved in, as well as Jake moved in. Boy, where'd you... Whoa! Boy! Alright. Make sure you position your flying units just kind of already in the action, because apparently they don't go with the land. Gotcha.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Alright. Spell Harmony. It's not going to come up a bunch right now. Get another summon. I believe they appear behind us. Yeah. So, typically, because Veronica is running at us now, I don't worry about those guys. I just focus on knocking out Veronica. If I can, I'd like to also go ahead and take your... Yeah. Take your backup here.
You were beautiful while you
Easy
lasted.
peasy. Move down here, get support bonuses. Let's see, how do we want to do this? You have Canter, so we'll go ahead and get in there. Override won't do any more damage. In fact, engaging doesn't really do anything. We kind of just did it for funsies. Ooh, I did forget about that. She has reprisal, so the more damage you deal to her, the more damage she deals to you. That is based on her current HP, so when she revives herself, the reprisal will go back down. So you don't need to worry about that too much. It is something to think about. Easy. And then, hold on. I'll attack you with bolting. Why the hell not? I just want to see if you say anything. She does.
Are you of the Order of Heroes? No. You're rather small, aren't you?
Order of Heroes? What a cool name! I'm not familiar, though. Maybe you met my sister. I believe my sisters are in your world, too. Ooh, I wonder what kind of goods they were selling.
You're unusual. You must be from an interesting family.
Indeed she is. Alright. Can you finish this off with a Houses Unite?
Emblem, engage!
Yes, you can. So let's do it. Bring this chapter to an end.
I see you!
Nothing for me.
Like I said, not a very difficult chapter. Could have been better, that's for sure. Alright.
Why? Why do I always lose? This is not fair.
You said the victor commands the vanquished. Does that mean you'll join us now? We're fighting for peace in this world.
Your cause doesn't concern me.
As the princess of an empire, you must have fought for the sake of your people. We're doing the same thing here. I'm sure you can understand that.
A ruler's duty is to the people. Indeed, I have said as much before. But I did all that I could for Embla, and still my goals were forever out of reach. You have many allies, and the power to summon emblems. Is that not enough? You already have all you could possibly need.
We could always use more help. I, for one, would feel a lot better with you on our side.
I have nothing to offer you.
That's not true. You're a strong and capable leader. You'd be a powerful friend to have.
You really do say strange things. Friendship doesn't interest me, but perhaps it is better than being alone. Fine. You may use my power for a time.
Thank you, Emblem Veronica. Let's head back. Your new allies are all going to be happy to meet you.
We'll see about that. It has been a long time since I've been among a crowd. I'm not accustomed to such things. Still, the thought is not an unpleasant one. I will speak with these allies of yours.
And thus we have Emblem Veronica. We are going to have a lot to talk about in the next episode. But I don't like the idea of giving bios at the end of episodes. So I'm just going to be adding this on to the pile of things that we're going to have. I don't think that it'll end up being as long as the Tiki Divine Paralogue, so you don't need to worry about that. It won't be our longest episode, but it is just another extra thing that we're going to have to do on top of all the other things. So just be ready for that. But that is all. We are done here. And in the next episode, we are going to be moving on to the actual next chapter. Go ahead and get our things here, because I did forget about this part. I always forget about the exploring. There it is. That was a little tricky. But yeah, we're going to be moving on with the next chapter. And in that episode, I am going to specify all the things that you should have in order before you try to move on. Go ahead and grab this. And I don't think it said that there can be a dog here. I mean, it's a dog. It's worth looking. We shall find out at the very least. What the hell is that? Oh, is that an owl? That's cool. So that's it for us. We're going to do all that in the next episode, and I will see you then.